Hi everyone, and welcome to BoomX Beauty Beat. We are on the Ultimate Transformation Plan 777, and what we're working on, of course, at the very last few videos is our money manifestation series of 21 videos. When researching the topic on greed, I stumbled across Guru Sadhguru. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I always call him Guru Sadhguru. Anyway, sometimes I stumble upon his information, and he is very well known around the world as being just an extraordinary guru. And out of all of the people that I researched greed on, his video took the cake. And I wanted to translate it in my way of explaining things, because how I speak is going to be different than what he says, but really it comes from him. So I give him complete credit for this video, but I was in awe of how the message was delivered. So let's start with this. People believe that contentment is the greatest virtue. I did. I thought, you see, keep learning. I thought, being content, that's virtuous. It means I'm grateful in my thought process. If you're content right now, that seems like a good thing, right? And in Guru's eyes, it is a negative, and I was a bit shook by that. I was really shook, so I'll explain. He said this funny story about a young woman who was just freshly married, and the mother said, "Are you content?" And she said, "I am. Whenever I ask my new husband, what I want, he just gives me whatever I want." And the mother said, her response was, "Obviously, you aren't asking enough." As we kind of attack the topic of greed, if you're greedy, would life be better? And Guru Sadhguru says, yes, you must be greedy. I'm like, say what now? You must be greedy? I was a little bit shook. And he said, yes, the problem isn't that you're greedy. The problem is that you're stingy. There's a difference. People don't aspire for the biggest possibility, the possibility to create. And what he says we do is we save ourselves for the next life or the next world. We save our big thoughts for that. If you were truly greedy, you would aspire for more of everything, more money, more prosperity, more wealth. Guru Sadhguru says, greed is not the problem. Stingy is the problem, not greed. Guru believes that the word must be eradicated from our vocabulary because it relates only to the physicalities of life. Now we're getting somewhere. Anything in the physical, whether it be food or money or any other worldly consumptions, at some point, it's enough. You can only eat so much. It's enough. It has a limit. Everything physical has a limit. And he referred to Mahatma Gandhi, who says there is enough for everybody's need, but not enough for everyone's greed. And that's true, but only with physical things. If your limitations are limited only to the physical world, then contentment is a good idea. Because, you can only eat so much, you can only have so much, you can only spend so much, you can only that so much. It is a good idea, Guru says. Just think about that for a second. But if you imagine dimensions other than just this physical life, like faith, for example, then it becomes a living reality in your life. Contentment is a terrible idea. Terrible. you will stunt yourself. So the very idea of becoming a limitless being, a boundless nature that we have, contentment will limit us. So it creates a boundary and it limits our ideas of what success actually is. It really is not a good idea. Unless you open up to the possibility that you are boundless, then you should not be contented. You want to allow your aspirations to become limitless. Did you grab that one? Allow your aspirations to become limitless. And when I say it, I mean not just physical things. And I'll tell you why. If you're a person that wants it all, you are naturally going to start to shift out of just physical things, physicality. We are here to keep expanding as we go on. As we go on in age, as we go on in our lives. If you say you are content, then the guru says you are contained. And I just kind of love that. Boundaries can give you a little bit of sanity sometimes, but only for very brief periods of time. Then we are built, we are designed to keep expanding. So who you are at 20 clearly isn't who you are at 30, isn't who you are at 40, isn't who I am at 53. So if you are on the upswing, your ideas of contentment will keep expanding out. If you are a failure in life, Guru says, your idea of contentment becomes smaller. So I'm grabbing that thought in my head as I'm listening to him and I'm going, gotcha. I mean, contentment is just you being cautious. How boundless you can be if you stop reaching for life in installments. You know when you put stuff on layaway? Okay, let's just do it. He explains it through counting. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're counting your life out in installments, keep counting to infinity. That's going to be exhausting, tiring, impossible. So if you're living your life like that, if you're living your life in installments, it keeps you in a container. And the desire process is limitless. You limit it by being so selective by what you are desiring. Take away the discriminatory nature of desire. Just desire everything. Say what now, Laura? Yeah, that's right. Desire everything. See if your mind can do it. Just see. Just close your eyes for a second. I desire everything. Well, obviously we don't know everything that there is to desire. But just by saying, I desire everything, and putting your energy towards it, you're sending out rockets of desire to the universe, to all that there is, that you don't even know about. Just simply desire everything. This energy is so powerful. It is an extraordinary powerful force. You don't even need it to be towards anything in particular. Just desire everything. That is what Guru says meditation is. Full force. Ask for it all. Ask for everything. You are on the road to abundance just by doing that, including money. There is no such thing as contentment. There's no such thing as greed. Greed is a bad word in the context of limitless desire. We are supposed to desire everything on this earth, as our spirits are limitless. If you consider this to be greed, then the argument is no. If someone's going for larger installments than you, you know, people that you see who are like billionaires or whatever, you consider that greedy. We do. We think like this. If you're working with somebody kind of like at a job and they're going after the same thing as you, your rockets of desire are identical to theirs, you consider them competition. And if you meet somebody who just doesn't want anything, they have smaller desires, smaller installments, you call them incompetent, lazy, whatever. So it's all relative, right? It's relative to you, what you think. And according to whose limitations? Humans, according to Guru, should seek, I love this, everything. Minor things shouldn't keep your attention. You won't think of things like food, money, pieces of property. Only the largest, everything and nothing less, is up to the standard of who you are as a being, as a spirit, as a part of source. Everything. Ask for everything. Let those rockets of desire just go crazy and watch what happens.